Hello, everyone. I'm just getting my stuff going here. Oh, that's not the right place. All right. Got my agenda going here today. Just making sure my stream setting things are all good. This one's not good. This one needs to be public. And this one is public. My Twitch chat's going. And we're on to do some stuff today. So I need to, figure out how I'm going to introduce this. I do want to make it always accessible to get. Maybe I just do this through, maybe this is the first ability you can get through the Registry of Chronicles. Because this will let you travel to the other world, or the next world. So I'm trying to figure that out a little bit. Oh, my right click on my mouse is not registering at times. And it's causing it a lot of annoyances. Let me just hit play. So I did some fun work in the morning today where I put in some emotes. Our first emotes are now in the game. So I can do like dance, chicken, dance, YMCA, dance poppin', dance robot, dance twist. I can do like taunt, or maybe it's rude, and threat. Cheer. Oh, I didn't put kissing. Well, yeah, some emotes in. So that's fun. And so today's agenda, probably going to try and get this stuff done here. I think I've been kind of not doing these things, putting it off, but I think they'll actually be really quick. These are same point. Secret areas for exploration. I think, like for now, I don't think I need to do too many of those. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that off my list and put that somewhere else. So quick style is like, oh, you can click or shoot something and a door opens. EQ style is more like there's like a wall that you can walk through type thing. So I'll make these two kind of points. So we'll do like add a narrative registry of chronicles, and then a clickable narrative. So I'll get those out. I think I want to get these done today at least. All right. So the first one is going to be let's go to the. Excuse me. The chat bubble. Or I should say, so let's go to the NPCs stuff. Okay. So we start with the chat bubble, which does the first one. So at some point we just need to, let me try this again. Stop. All right, so I interact here. So it loads. All right, so at that stop point, we're going to send a request to, because this is all just narrative based, there's not really much we have to think about in terms of The only thing we have to think about is, so we're going to push this to all right, so we do have some weird stuff to think about here. We have to do a controller request. So let's do widget chat bubble. That's not it, I don't think. Wait, button next, okay. Owner NPC, we have it. Okay, that's good. All right, so at this point, let's check get owner. Player. This should be still the main person playing. Player controller, yep. All right. Get controlled pawn. And we're going to do get registry component. All right, and now we go to, it's going to be a leaderboard. I could consolidate a lot of these. Oh, I did do them. I could probably consolidate this and just attach it. And then all these become just one call. But that's code cleanup for another day. So let's add a call for board narrative. We're just going to do narrative for now. Board narrative. And then after that, I do need to make the actual leaderboard and playfab. which I need to do a statistic for first. New stat is going to be a narrative, which is a character. Alrighty, narrative is there. Alright, so we do the leaderboard update. So at this point, so widget chat bubble, we need to do a interface again. Update leaderboard narrative request. And we're going to have an actor. It's going to be NPC. And I'll make this just a function. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, this is the client side. We just need to do at least at the very least, get component. No. Get owner. Get actor location. And we just want to make sure that we're actually close by the NPC. Distance is less than or equal to, we'll say like 300. If it's true, we're going to go to the, I need to make a command for this RPC. RT, update leaderboard, narrative, server. And we also need a actor variable here. Actor, or NPC. And we need to do the same check. So if it's true, we just go ahead and do the update server. And we get the NPC variable. If I would stop misclicking. And false, we're going to get owner, get the user interface component, and then do an error switch. We are too far away from that NPC. And same, we're going to do the exact same thing on the server. Because first we prevent it. First you always do client-side checks to prevent server spam. And then you do a server-side check. Otherwise, the client could hack and redeem the reward. All right, so and then at this point, technically, I might not even need this interface here because it's kind of working in a different manner than my other ones. Narrative. Okay, so let's give this a try. Now the thing, I need a way to distinguish these a little bit. Let me think about how I'm going to do this. So first step, back in the widget for Registry of Chronicles. Start here, I think. We need another button. It's going to be narrative. And it's 50, 350, 450, just 400. Go. I'm going to duplicate this for narrative. I have to add all this functionality. This goes here. It's fine. All right, so normally when you click the button, let me just see. I'm like remembering how this is going to work. Chronicles, narrative. Why are these broken now? What? Did I do something wrong? Why did this break all of a sudden? What? Okay. Oh, this is what I missed. Okay. Forgot to rehook up this. There we go. Okay. So I think I would need, yeah, maybe not for now. We'll just count all the, I'm going to need like a specific NPCs to talk to or something like that, but I think I'm going to might have to add a layer of that. Oh, I got to add the, a bunch of these things. So leaderboard, narrative. I'm just going to duplicate that for narrative. Okay, I think that's fine. And this one will literally do, I think just like one each or something. 1, 2. Actually, I probably won't even do that right now. Let's just do like 5. I'll make you like talk to 5 people, and then you'll get your fast travel. I think that's what I'm going to do with all this. And I'm trying to think what happens when. Alright, did I actually hook up the widget stuff or the chat bubble stuff? So now we do client narrative. Update leaderboard narrative request. It's supposed to say client on it. Client request. Client request. Narrative. And then owner of the NPC. All right. One narrative, so it worked. Yeah, you're too far away from the NPC. So that's also working. And so this didn't go through. Leaderboard, one narrative. Okay. And the caveat here is I still need to make sure, because right now you could spam the same one. So I need a way to identify each NPC. So over here we have so the closest example is the expiration stuff. Expiration name. Okay, so first we're doing an internal check on the different expiration values, and then we go through and decide whether or not it is. So we would take on this NPC's narrative, I'm going to have kind of a key here. And I'm just going to start with something basic. So I guess for now we're just going to use the NPC's name, which we should have a thing for, right? Guess I don't. So we're going to do interface get NPC name. And then we go back to the actor component of the registry. Oh, that's the wrong one. So within this, add a new little section here. This is narrative leaderboard update. And so here, we will not do the leaderboard update right away. Hello. Ooh, a burger. I am very, ooh, my milkshake. Oh, I'm spoiled today. BRB, I'm going to go eat my burger and have a milkshake.
the Unreal bits. That isn't to understate the fact that Unreal's also doing like rendering and a bunch of other things down here. We're using some of these workers too. We try to keep this as multi-threaded as we can to get a high player count on the servers. Anyway, it's hard to dig into, but yeah. Long story short, the last mile on the client to render the bad guy or render whatever in the scene does use Unreal's actors. That's pretty much it. That's kind of the only time we ever really use actors for gameplay stuff. All right. Any questions before we get back to some video games? I don't know if this is useful or interesting to folks. I love this stuff. It's great. Made a whole career out of it. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. This has been, a highlight of my career. Not only working on a really big game with a really small team where everyone has these outsized impacts. I've also been really lucky where a lot of the folks on this team I've had the privilege to work with going on decades now, and we've been solving a lot of problems on a bunch of different games across our entire career where we have a really strong vernacular about how we solve problems, how we talk through problems, because we have all that stuff we can reference. So it is really nice. We're very privileged to be in this particular setup. All right, I'm gonna close it down. Get back to the game.
Okay.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you,
That was
Tim.
awesome, Tim.
Tim,
Yep.
you're amazing. Our entire engineering team is amazing. Like, I speak on behalf of the rest of the team. We're just like honored to work with you guys. And yeah, that's why the games are this marriage of sound, audio, or sound and audio, design, art, and engineering and tech, and it's like really that like magic combination of these very disparate things that don't naturally go together, and how they come together that really makes the game great.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna shut Tim window down.
Yep.
I did some exciting stuff while you were gone. Um, Let me just get my environment. Is my sound back? I am about to go down to mine level 4 where there's copper, which means we can make Wellingtons and bayonets and all of that fun stuff. So we are in the mine. It is very maze-like, but I'm about to go down to mine level 4 and hopefully get some copper. So here we go. I really wish we had the tomahawk recipe. I almost feel like we're going to skip ahead to bronze tomahawks at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're now on mine level 4. Instantly I see some salt, and we're going to need salt to make, not only is it used in cooking for food, but you can use salt to basically tan higher level armor, so we can make the Vaquero stuff, the tier 3 armor. So I'm going to grab all the salt I find, and I'm going to grab all the copper I find too. They have so many tech questions right now in chat, Tim, if you want to answer them.
Oh no.
If any of the scripting, is any of the scripting done in Blueprint, which is an interesting.
Only a UI. Yeah, we didn't we replaced lots of game systems. We didn't replace UMG, Unreal Motion Graphics, which is Unreal's UI system. That is driven by Blueprint, so we do use that, and that's all on the client, right? That's all just like how to puppeteer different screens in the world. We have it integrated very closely with our scripting system, so it's really easy for a designer to kind of plunk a new UI in the world and have the Unreal UI system talk to our script when you press a button or whatever. But like all of the UI flow and logic, that's still puppeteered through our scripting system. Even in the main menu, that's our scripting system. Someone asked about using FSR, XCSS, DLSS. Right now we have DLSS,
FSR, TAA.
And FSR, TAA, yeah. TAA is Unreal's, and then we added the other two so far.
Uh-oh, I'm making mistakes clicking on the stuff now. TSR, it's in here. I like to use DLSS just to make everybody angry on the internet. So have fun,
it's not
guys.
DLSS 5.
DLSS 5.
It's not DLSS 5.
Oh yeah. Just everybody get pissed. Really.
Yeah, that's how we did it, you guys. It's all DLSS 5. Everything you're seeing here is actually just stick figures that me and Jeff drew.
Okay, well, NVIDIA hates us now.
Wow.
Yeah, let's not do that. We like NVIDIA.
We like NVIDIA, yeah.
Yeah, I'm using DLSS. Just I'd like to show, like be nice to me. This is always like the point in the stream where everyone gets nervous about what I'm gonna say. But I swear to God, I'm on best behavior at this point. So
You slept well.
I did not sleep well, as a matter of fact. I was up the entire night with a stomach flu. So the way I like to get over that kind of thing is like, hey, how about if we just stream all day on Saturday? That seems like a good way on no sleep and basically dehydrated. So yeah, lovely. My goal for the day is let's not have an embolism. That's as far as I've gotten so far.
No DVT.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I can't remember. I just came down the first level of the elevator. Oh, which way is it?
Oh yeah, we have
behind, right?
We have to do a better job of like marking now. I tried on lower levels. Luckily, I just got super lucky. But yeah, Tim's trying to find his way down to me now. We won't crack out on mining for too long. I just want to go until my pick breaks. Because we really need this copper, and then we'll go on another adventure. Like we can, go up to tier 3 again and do some. Actually, you know what we should do? We should do that. The fort, the fort
the
in
tier 2
Mojave
fort?
Desert. That'd be good.
Yeah. A little relaxing jaunt coming off of prison tier 3.
Well, if we can, the other thing we could do is you could go ahead somewhere and try to get ammo recipes. For copper ammo.
Get bootstrapped.
Because if we do make these Wellingtons, we're barely gonna have any ammo for them.
Yeah.
I don't care. We do whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna join the fray here.
I just want to hang out with all of our buddies that we made today on YouTube, Twitch.
All right, break time over. Back to work, and I'm just getting the narrative stuff. So we're going to get the NPC name. And then when we go to exploration, I think it was this. Basically just getting all of this. And it's going to change to narrative. And then we will need to do a do once. Do once. We will set this to a variable. Okay. And then custom event, CE. Oh, that's just like a bug. Back to the other event graph. So we're going to get narrative. If it's empty, which I think what I did here was, yeah, expiration current. So this is going to become, oh, come on. So if it's empty, that means we have not received any updates. So we just go ahead and we add it. And I guess we will do, let's just copy this, I guess. I'm just going to copy all of that for a moment. It's going to be, wait, what? Using current updated. go to construct the JSON. Okay. Apparently I made one already. All right. Current updated. All of this comes back into here. And then the data, change this to the narrative. Import update, which I believe don't need that anymore. We'll give like 50 experience for talking to someone. And then we don't need to send an exploration thing. Or a chat message. NPC interaction. I don't even know if is my microphone on? Yeah, it is. Okay. This is like a very basic setup here. And so now the final part is if it's not empty, we have to do all this stuff. And we're going to replace this here. We're going to duplicate this. This is narrative. Swap that out. By default, it's there. Okay. All right, this can actually be. Actually, I kind of need that there, but I'll also do. And then this goes back here. Now, I'm just noticing a few things. Okay, I don't need this here. All right, so this is wrong. here. This needs to be added here. So that fails out. We go there. I'm just going to do a custom thing here. If this fails out, go there. Also do narrative update failed. Field. Okay. So it failed there, but we reset. Failed here, we reset. Looking for all the failure points. Failed here, we reset. This is like a for loop, so come through here. Now, once we fail, we have to mark that back to nothing. Actually, if we're yeah, that's right. Then we set it back to nothing. We're going to set it back to nothing no matter what. In the future, some of these will be functions, so they could just automatically reset themselves instead of having to manually reset them. We're always downloading what we currently have and then segmenting it here. So that's fine. This is the wrong thing. I need narrative current updated. Gotta make sure, because I did copy and paste from expiration, need to make sure I don't have any more expiration code here. Let's give it a quick try. I need to bring up PlayFab. And let's just hit play. Hit F. Speakers and my headset back on. You have learned new information about World of Tearyn, plus 50 XP. And now if I go to my character, player data, no, character data. And if I look for narrative, it currently shows us nothing. So that's actually didn't update something properly. Construct the JSON thing here. JSON thing is here. Narrative, current updated. Oh, this is because I didn't do this part. Ta-da! Refresh the back end. And Orez is there. Perfect. And then if I try and do this again, it's not going to give me anything. Alright, so I have narrative interactions now added to the Registry of Chronicles. And, oh, here's another narrative one. If this fails, at some point I'm going to have to test if, oh yeah, we reconstruct this every time, so this should clear any previous data it had, I would think. Alright though, I think we're good there. So I've successfully added a narrative Registry of Chronicles entry. So on over to my patch notes. But yeah, that's going to be like really nice for people that want to do story stuff. And then a clickable thing here is probably going to be like the easiest thing in the world because I think I have a clickable already. And then what I can do is have a variable. Expiration. Object. And then if it's true, yeah, do the check there first. this needs to be, I need to have a expiration flag here. Yeah, I suppose I don't even need anything else here. That's all I need in this thing. By default, it's going to be false. And then we go to the player. Oh, so we're going right back to it. So in this case, branch, if it's an exploration, we don't do this. I suppose I could. I guess it's just going to be the same thing. It's just going to be, if I go over to Registry of Chronicles and the exploration track, it's just going to be an expiration update. Is all it's going to be. And then on the clickable, I suppose I just need to do, yeah, no, I'll keep it separate from the expiration actor. Yeah, in this case, I can just get the registry here. I don't need to do this. Tie it to that. Go up here. And then on the clickable, we need to do exploration name as a string. And then we're going to need a new functionality, get clickable name. All right, back to clickable. And so now we can literally just take one of these. Let's bring it down here. Reset the locations here. Okay. And then I need to make it Why aren't you showing up? Because I didn't click it. Clicked the wrong thing. Mirror. And so if I try and click this from afar, it should give me an error. Okay. So just, yeah, it doesn't do anything. But by getting close to it and clicking it, it worked. And then refresh my character, and if I go back to exploration, it now has mirror attached to it. And where's the actor component? I guess we'll do a string here. I'll probably have a different way of doing this later, but I just want to do that for now. Oh, this is going to flag an error. And I'm going to delete the mirror entry. Alright, clicking on it does nothing. What if I get close enough? I'll just take out location. Alright, cool. Clickables added to exploration. Alright, close out everything here. And so just like for one of these things I'm going to do, we're going to do did not want to do that. I also didn't want to do that. Okay. Put this here. Look under a castle. Or let's do like whatever. That's fine. Burp. That's all it is. Walk up to it, click it, get some rewards. And obviously in time, it's going to be a lot more sophisticated. There's going to be more reasonings behind it all, but it was nice that I was able to expand on my clickable things over here that I'd already done work on and just add it to the system. Getting there. I need to, okay, boss encounters. I should definitely try and figure out what I want to do with this. Can probably do a custom NPC that just teaches you how to travel, and put them in the crafting town for now. Let's do that. Fast travel. Alright, let me see if it's already set up. Alright, so this guy, name, I need to change the name. Name will be, what's dragon backwards? Dragon, that's Nogard, Nogard. And then let's just find a random body to use. I'll make it a ghost. Alright, the thing I did make a mistake on was need to check if this does exploration or grants or like narrative, ROT, or chronicle. Rewards. And then I need to get a check for this. By default is false. It's edible. This guy over here, could say true. But then back on the widget itself, or the registry, of probably the component itself. Actually on the widget itself too. Do both. Widget, chat bubble. If it's true, we go here. If it's false, we go here. And then we do the same on the server in the component. Go back to my playfab, check the narrative. Oh, Aura showed up twice. That's interesting. There's something going on there. Okay, so something's not checking properly on the validation side here. So narrative current, narrative, narrative. Narrative current, it's empty, true, go there. So maybe we're just, no, it would just show up as 1 if it didn't do that. Narrative current, negative, here it is, expiration current. So this needs to be narrative current separated. Then I need the narrative name to check. As this. And that should solve that. Yep, and we didn't get anything there. And if I refresh the cloud, time. Refresh the cloud. Search for narrative. It's currently at nothing. Got it there. Refresh the cloud. It's currently just Orez. And I click there again. And nothing happens. Refresh the cloud. Still just Orez. Talk here. This should just not do anything. And it doesn't do anything. Refresh the cloud. Still Orez. Perfect. Bugs have been fixed. Okay. I now need the default. Okay. So in the master, I guess I can do it through the chat bubble. Do I do like a custom event? Or I guess we'll do, we're going to need an enumeration. End of narrative events. And so far it's going to be like a custom, or like it'll be none, custom, I guess I'll do narrative or registry of chronicles, custom. And then here, we'll put this enumeration. And this is probably going to be an array. And then in the widget, for each loop, and we just switch so if it's none, we just keep going here. If it's chronicles, we just go here. Actually, if it's none, we do nothing. Chronicles, we go there. And then when we're complete, we go back here. Otherwise, we're going to be doubling up a lot of code. So if it's custom, we're going to go get the under NPC. And I guess we'll just implement an event. And then in this character, why can't I see this? We're going to do custom. And so when this pops back here, I guess we need to also instigate the player. Which is an actor. And this would be because this is specific to this thing, I need to do like a custom. I guess I'll do this on the action manager. And we'll create a guarantee, grant fast travel. All right. Okay. And then action manager. All right, so it's pretty much this. So we have a source, we do this, we do this, do this. It's really just this. And I think it's slot 12, yeah, B. And the ability is going to be fast travel. I'm just going to grab some random thing like rest, copy here. And this is MMO, fast travel. I'll put it there. And that should work. And we'll just show it, I guess, for now. Turn off hidden. See if all this works. Oh. For this one, we need to find this, or contains. If it is true, we continue. All right. Did not work. Let's get to do we actually get here? I probably just don't have something hooked up. We do not. Okay. Which means when we go to the, so let's clear this. So back here, let's see if we get here. We probably don't. Yep. Which means we don't get here. Oh, yeah. I did not add. I did add. Okay. So we have a custom event. Oh. Did I hook this up or no? I did. Okay. Do I get here? I do. Controlled pawn. So am I getting here? This is strange. I am not. Owner NPC. Okay. So fast travel is working. It's sending it to them. Am I sending the wrong event? First up, why am I even doing it there? I added this to the wrong place. So it's targeting the right thing, but not doing it. Why is this? Wait, what? Is that different for some reason? I think I need a little bit of a breather. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. We'll be back a little bit later. Thank you for all for watching, and our playtest is on the 27th to 29th. Make sure you get there, and you'll be able to experience everything we're working on. Take care.